This duck had gone an entire month without eating. She wasn't waiting to die. She was fighting with everything she had to protect her 5 ducklings. She built her nest on the most exposed ridge in the Arctic, where winds are constant and temperatures drop below zero at any moment. She chose that place to escape ground predators. But the price was being exposed to predators from the sky. To keep the eggs warm, she plucked the softest feathers from her own belly and spread them over the frozen rocks, creating an insulating cradle for the 5 eggs. From that moment on, eating became a luxury. She survived only on the fat stored in her own body. Her eyes scanned the sky without rest, because the seagulls had already memorized that nest and were simply waiting for the eggs to hatch. On the 28th day, the first fluffy little head emerged, but the mother barely had time to celebrate. A month of vigilance had consumed nearly half her body weight. And at the top of that ridge, there was nothing the ducklings could eat. They needed to reach the sea as soon as possible, or they would all starve. And the path to the sea passed right through the area with the highest concentration of seagulls. Without hesitating, she threw herself off the edge of the cliff. She wasn't abandoning her ducklings. She was showing them they had to jump. The little ones couldn't fly yet and leaped off one by one. Fortunately, their bodies were light and barely any got hurt. But the real test was still ahead. A large flock of seagulls was already gathering in the sky. Alone, she had no way to protect them all. That's when she did something unexpected. She let out an extremely loud cry, deliberately revealing her position. That cry was not a plea for mercy. It was a call for help. Other mothers arrived and formed a tight circle of protection around all the ducklings, an impenetrable wall. The seagulls circled without finding an opening and were forced to watch as that army marched toward the sea. When the last duckling plunged into the icy waters, she finally ate for the first time in a month, and her ducklings were finally safe.